Alright. Put the mic forward to my face. Let's see here. Let me just test the sound settings. Let's find. Hello, jiaoqiu, how are you? Let me just do this as well. I have no automatic way to do it, so I don't. Oh wait, my keyboard can be heard. What the heck? I'm good. Yeah, I don't know how. I've forgotten. Okay, so mic works. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I actually haven't searched up a way to do the automatic shout out, so I just do it my own. I should really figure out how to do that. But anyway, let's see here. We're gonna go on with this with the Trailblaze mission for Honkai Star Rail. But they are notoriously long, like around 6 to 7 hours long. I don't stream that long, so I'm probably gonna stream like half, and then maybe stream a good bit of grinding his materials and relics and ornaments, so that when I get him, I can just level him up quickly. Speaking of, I actually have enough for 10 pull. Let's do it. Please, please. Ah, darn. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's unlucky. What's this? Oh, this thing. Forgot about that. Let's see here. Why don't we change up the teams to casteries? Yeah, shame. I didn't get the 10 pull. I would have got. I think with Castery's team, from what I know, it looks like she would have been better with. She would be in a team with. Her best team would probably be with like Tribi, but I don't have Tribi. Which and Tribi is basically, if you don't know, let's see, where is she? Tribi is a scout. This little cutie. She's adorable. There's some I don't. There's a lot I don't have. Wow. Good. But I do have all the 4 stars, just not the 5 stars. Wow. I've forgotten how many 5 stars there are. Jeez, there's still a lot, and they're like literally spitting more and more out. They're spitting a lot of 5 stars out, and not a lot of 4 stars. I mean, I can guess as to why, but some of these are not even 5-star level, or good enough to be 5-star. Anyway, let's go. Story recap. Why not? While everyone is awaiting the demigod of strife to emerge from the trial, something unexpected happens. The Trailblaze Squad immediately follows Mighty into the trial and rescues Finon, who is trapped inside. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, a new problem arises. Mighty had to shoulder the burden of strife, but the Kremnoans would never willingly give up the core flame to their old foe, Okema. In an attempt to gain better understanding, he decides to seek advice from his teacher, Kratos, a veteran of Kremnos. The two part on bad terms. Meanwhile, Triani and Caceres are dispatched to the grove of Epiphany? These words are hard to say. Why are they making it complicated? As diplomatic envoys of Okehema. When they arrive, they discover to their surprise that the black tide has struck, and they fight a mysterious swordsman. In the end, they manage to rescue Anaxa and the core flame that he carries. While everyone is on their way back, yeah, big fancy words, annoying as fuck to read. Oh, a coffin. It's a rare Pokemon. Within the city of Okehema, Kratos is arrested for abducting Trinon and... Oh, hi Cameron, how are you? Trespassing on forbidden grounds. Under Mighty's meditation, Tribi and her sisters agreed to reveal their memories in order to facilitate reconciliation between the Kremnoans and the Okehemans. The star rating is good. I got the newest character, Caceres, but I don't have her best team because I failed on my 50-50 for the previous banner, which was Tribi. So I don't have her best team. And now I'm just gonna do half of the new story on this stream, and then on a later stream I'm gonna do the other half. Unexpectedly, just as Tribi and her sisters are about to meet the Time Titan Oronox and repair their memories, they encounter the mysterious swordsmaster yet again. Riani sacrifices herself and falls within Titan. To protect her companions, in order to take back the core flame, everyone set up a plan to seal the swordsmaster. Oh, no one caught it. It's okay, Cameron, you'll get it next time. The plan surfaces multiple setbacks, but Mighty returns as a demigod of strife and helps everyone reclaim the core flame. Not long after, he successfully persuades his people to let go of their prejudice against the Okema. He says goodbye to everyone and returns home to join the front line against the Black Tide. On the other side, everyone holds a small funeral for Triani, who exhausted her divine powers and turned into a doll. Having accepted Triani's last wish, the group continues on the path of the flame chase journey. Go now. You might hear me breathing from my mouth. That's because I have a hay fever right now. My nose is blocked, so you might sometimes hear me breathing. I don't know if the NVIDIA noise cancellation will prevent you from hearing my breath. This place is rich
with the sweet scent of flowers.
Oh damn, that was loud. Let me lower down
Can we stay here for a while longer?
Is this a bit loud? I think it's a bit loud. It was probably a bit loud with my mic. Okay. Oh look, this is like the kitty cat version of this world. There's different types of them as well. The game is a bit loud. Okay, I'll lower it down a bit. Yeah, there's like different variations of it. This one has like, as you can see, a scorpion tail and some horns at the front. Oh wait, no, that was just spots, never mind. And this one like
More and more species
has a tail fin. And this one has, these two have horns as well. So there's different variations of these little guys. All same species. Yeah, there's events of them right now. And there's even a permanent event, I think, about them. Yeah, this one. The Awu firm. Oh yeah, they're called chimeras. Yeah, it's let's see here. Yeah, this is the permanent event for it. Where is it? There's different types of pets you can grab. There's the bad-tempered, the tough cookie, the slacker, absentee freak, the villain, little villain. Yeah, there's lots of them, and they're all cute. Where? Don't stop. There, there's lots of them. The name, yeah. They're all named funny. I haven't tried this one yet, but I can unlock it now actually. Should I do it after the stream? Should I do it during the stream? I might. I might do it in the stream. After I do like maybe half the story. Tribio's memory was unveiled. The very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. If I take on Ornyx's trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Regardless, I must give Aglaia an answer. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Huh?
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
Yeah, their voices are nice. I actually also downloaded the Japanese version as well.
During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Phainon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology,
Oops.
taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas.
Uh-huh.
May I ask, Lady Aglaia, Has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions
Okay.
have been destined to be at odds.
Good luck with
While you were
whatever you're
studying
doing,
there, I
Tranquil.
assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
Ooh.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the cool flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
Oh.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here.
Yep. Hello.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
Sure. We are ready, Mem and me.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Mem?
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of amphoreus, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations.
Huh?
There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Ah. Seems like a shot in the dark.
Mem memmy mem, mem memmy mem 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 mem, memmy. Mem memmy mem, mem memmy mem 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 hero. Memmy mem mem, mem 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 mem, memmy mem 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 mem, mem mem memmy mem mem.
This voice actor must have the easiest time.
Mem memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem 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 mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Mem.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
Ooh.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Mm-hmm. I trust you all can make the right call.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinen will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Before leaving, I should go say hi to customers. But it's not an option. Hey, Shadow Kunjichi, you seeing double.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem.
Thank you. You don't. You need Agliad for something to do?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya.
Uh-huh.
Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing.
Mm-hmm.
Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Is this book very special?
No, it's just an ordinary book. It's definitely not some kind of unique copy.
Mm-hmm.
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself.
Why does that sound
wreaked
familiar?
havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
What a dark story. Oh wait, I'm at press 2. I pressed 2 by accident. No.
I actually think so too.
What? Why? Why?
Mem? Mem? Me, mem.
I did not
The
know.
author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities.
Yeah.
Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind. She probably did not think much of it while she was writing.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphoreus, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future.
Okay.
For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Okay. I'll head to the private bath chamber to speak with Don. Oh, okay. Let's TP over here. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cameron. How was it? What were you doing? If I might ask, what were you doing?
That's right.
Ah, watermelon.
Partner, you're back
I'm good.
just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some watermelon sounds nice as well.
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
I'm also good. What have you been doing lately? Oh, I've forgotten. Danke doesn't have a voice. Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It seems like they've made their move.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphoreus, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
Tell me more about the Citizens' Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
It sounds like some sort of system to balance out the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs, and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you scroll down on the screen, if you're on like laptop or computer and you're watching the stream, you can scroll down from the video and look at and see the stream stickers. I didn't put any. There are all 0 bits, so you can if you want to. Like for example, this one, the Screaming Gopher. And he'll appear wherever I put him.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Ooh, banana phone. They're fun to use sometimes. I can also hear them because in my audio mixer, I put them on monitor and output. You're just stacking them on top of each other.
We can refer to them as the opposition. during the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day.
Yeah, you can also favorite any of them if you click on the heart on the top right.
The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Is it Mem?
Me?
An interesting train of thought, but the Council of Elders has another target in mind.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame. But with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council of Elders.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Mm-hmm.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
Why is there a lot of fartings? I don't know why there's a lot of fartings. I'm not the one that adds what stickers are gonna be available. We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. My favorites are the SpongeBob ones. The SpongeBob stickers. Things are piling up again. Capricorn and Mem are tied up with the Honored's trials, and while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky, none of those seem like they're going to be easy to deal with.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss.
Yeah,
My name
it
is
is a
Jeff.
bit weird. My name is Jeff. You have fun with those stickers, Cameron.
Go and rest
Feel free.
and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days.
Okay.
Right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
I ain't gonna read all this. Rest up and prepare for to face Troy. Oh. Okay.
Mem nervous.
It's not that soon. There are still a few more days until then.
Mem nervous. Mem.
Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of an Aeon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. Oh, I didn't know they added repost stickers here. Now I'm just exploring what new things they added. Get some rest for the trial.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem.
Brother, this guy stinks!
Hold on, I'm a bit distracted. I'm also playing with the stickers. Let me just put this on.
If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of amphoreus, please step forward.
Never gonna keep you down. Never gonna keep you down.
Little Gray and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity,
This is fine.
Trailblazer.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
It's fine.
The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
There we go, I caught myself. Aha, now no one can catch me. Let's begin.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
Oh, you caught it! Well done, Cameron.
Mem. Both of you, please, come forward.
Alright, don't catch Mem, it's not
Fight
Pokemon.
along with us.
We're just playing with stickers. They're fun. The Steam
O
stickers.
Majesty of the 12 Titans,
The stream
pillars
stickers.
of the world.
You can't
We
catch
seek your
Mem, I already
divinity
caught her.
To mend the rifts of the world.
The Steam...
Fill our bodies with blood of gold.
If you're on the
till we
phone,
wither
the
in willing
stream
service
stickers
to
are
prophecy.
the heart shape with a plus under the video, or if you're on the... You can't... Plushie me belongs to me, Cameron. You can't catch it. That ain't allowed. No. It's mine. Please don't take pebbles. Rosa?
Orynyx, their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am. right?
What? No, no licking. Okay, there's this one.
Ooh, let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
No, don't take Pebble.
Let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the processor's. He will definitely succeed.
Oh, I'm Super Saiyan.
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Oh, you gave Pebble Super Saiyan as well. It actually suits him much more better because it fits his head more than it fits mine.
Slap, slap. Wake up.
Wow. I got a big head,
How
yes.
is it? How do you feel?
Has the trial begun?
That's right. Look. I don't know what happened. Good job. I'm able to talk. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
That one's annoying.
I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
Nani?
Also, listen.
Nani?
The words of the Titan
Nani?
become clearer.
What did you do?
Mother. It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Or the years of isolation coming to an end?
Or next.
There we go.
Oh, how
I
heartbreaking.
have.
Ever since the figure draped in the
Look at
black
this. I
cloak
have
robbed
mustache
them of
now.
their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation
You missed?
in such a
What
confined
did you miss?
space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
Cameron, you like my mustache?
Memories. Broken.
Thank you for the clappy hat.
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
You. It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has placed upon you.
Skyfather?
Mother is calling for you.
Who?
Respect my authority!
This is fun. Oh, does Skyfather refer to Lee? It does. Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro. Afro.
Skyfather has chosen you.
It's your mother. Let me give. Give me a second. I'm having trouble doing this. There we go. That's the best I'll do. Go. You're just cleaning me. Thank you. Thank you. Giving Pebble the chance to be Super Saiyan as well. Ooh, this one's one of my favorites. The grown tube. Meow. Meow. Cooking companions.
Something important.
Don't squirt the sky.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphoreus. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want.
Oh yeah, there's this one as well. Bunk. Lots of
Poor
bunks.
child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Leave it to us. Wait, no, why are you I just noticed, why are you drilling Pebble? Don't be so mean, Carmen. No drilling Pebble.
Strength. Willpower.
Loud noises!
Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
Hey, bum bum bum. Got any grapes?
No, I don't have any grapes. I'm gonna stop playing with the streams today. I'm gonna focus on the stream.
What you lack
Mm-hmm.
is a future.
A future? Am I gonna die? I don't have a future? I'm confused.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
Wait, I should have died already? Oh, the saxophone.
The moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
Oh, okay.
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Okay, more lore about us, at least.
What?
You keep on missing the
How
sticker?
is that possible?
Yeah, if with the stickers that require you to aim, it's much more easier to aim with the from in computer because we have like fat fingers. I'm already dead. Oh no, everything's turning frosty.
The space is collapsing.
Oh no.
Someone must inherit the authority of time.
Uh-huh.
The pillar is lost. The laws of time will collapse.
Hmm?
Amphoreus
Legendary!
Legendary. What about the trial?
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father.
Uh-huh.
Time
There are the legend
restrains everything that
doors in
exists
that
in
wall.
this world.
Oryx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Oh no, I hear a duck.
Spider of remembrance,
Poor duck, I'll save you.
strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world. If you wish
A wild ratata.
save it,
Yeah, and like anyone's gonna catch that. It's a ratata.
your future that has been stolen.
Is that how you probably say it?
Even
Ratata.
if that means
Ratata.
you'll have to cheat.
I hope that's the right pronunciation. It's been a while since I've
You'll have to challenge
watched Pokemon.
and a
Okay, have fun.
clasped with unyielding
See you later, Cameron. Before before the passing of 15 entry hours, the true trial time. Oh, we woke up. You're finally awake. Oops. Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They're explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest. It's high to... So what's my superpower? For you to be able to say that even now, you're truly impressive. That there's something that I've never told you. When we landed on amphoreus, our car was pierced by Nicodora's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the abyss, this was what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed into pieces. Actually, my count kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used last my strength to stem the bleeding. But then I was also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. Last time I checked on you, you still weren't breathing. But when I regained my consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy. So I never brought this up again. You were knocked unconscious by a rock. I'm not sure whether the gaze of Uli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of memory right now. Like those objects of the past in the miracles of Oryx. Perhaps Mem is an anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Celeron, do something! For a while I thought the Stellaron was your life support system, but it seems like, excuse me, like this hypothesis has been disproven. It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Oryx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Mighty's indestructible body, it seems to suggest there is some kind of miraculous power in amphoreus that can even reverse death. But he seems to lie with the hand of his shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh, you're no longer miming.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
I don't see the problem with that. What? I have to go. Oh wait, I was going the wrong direction. Oopsie oopsie. This way. This way. Over here. Oh wait, can't we just TP up there? I'm so stupid. There's a TP there. I could just TP there. I forgot. Here we are.
Mister, I'm right here.
You hear soft steps coming closer.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
What's wrong? For some reason you feel what the scene before. A chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Thump, thump. Your heartbeat begins to slow. This moment, I just want to close my eyes, remembering the near-death experience Gaston part. Spin around and immediately give customers a scare. In a blink of eye, time seems to have frozen beneath the cold sensation, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
A subtle... oops. You realize you're still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch disperses as quickly as it came, and replacing it is the touch of fingertips and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. A quivering finger gently brushed against her cheek, causing a faint tick.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
You're invading my You're invading my personal
I'm
space.
sorry. I just wanted to verify once again. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
Yeah, we're
I'm
dead.
sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me.
Yeah, it's alright.
I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
Okay.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Yeah, it's alright. Castries once again places her palm on your face. Her shiver is calm somewhat this time. Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Ah,
But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away.
I see.
Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah. The connection has been severed.
What?
With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphoreus needs you.
Live on bravely, I understand.
Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
More and more species are disappearing.
Okay, so that's the next step, Aglaia. Okay. Can I TP there? Yep, I can. Okay.
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
I'm good. It feels quite cool being a departed spirit.
Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
Thank you.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope.
Oh?
Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphoreus, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
I see. Is this supposed to be comforting?
Don't take it to heart, partner. After all, you've already created countless miracles along the way, right?
Yep.
But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I over the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Some tension.
I'm back here again.
Yep, welcome back.
Remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphoreus are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos.
Yep.
Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion.
An illusion?
Titan rejects you, me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice, about to recount something.
child of humanity. Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
Ooh, 15.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Ooh.
Of course.
Oops.
This is how I've always been.
Guess we head this way. Ascend. Up, up, up. Hurry up, elevator. And we're here. Gotta walk forward.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Inexagaris.
Oh, who's this? Who are you?
It's been a while, Lord Inexagaris. I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Bowing carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan.
Who is this?
I am Lycurgus,
Nice to
though
meet
you
you.
may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls.
Ah, I see.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord Inexagaris, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threads, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
Okay.
While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
Yeah, what do you mean?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise,
Yeah.
Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Skyfather as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain.
Yeah?
Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphoreus are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
Oh, what's going on? A giant hand.
Please, Professor.
Oh.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
Stand.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Okay.
Off you go. I won't be joining you.
Bit rude.
This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Left or right? Let's go left. I think we go up here. Oh no, this place is a dead end.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Professor Anaxa!
Oh,
Over here!
let's just fix this. A student?
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone.
Yep, and?
Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
Okay. Ooh, chest. Loot. We'll go over here now. And
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
Wasn't beast.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephales's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Ooh.
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be Kindness?
You.
Ooh.
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that Kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephales's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Enough?
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Hit this for speed boost. What is she doing now?
My, Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting...
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn-Cloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old? 2 years old? Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Jiaoqiu, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Thelesis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
Anaxa? You... I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once. to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Oh. So he sacrifices eye to see her sister once more, instead of reviving her. So if he wants to revive her, he needs to actually sacrifice another.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever.
Uh-huh.
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it.
Ooh.
My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into.
Yep, he did.
Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa.
Hmm?
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Also, you people kind of annoying.
Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
There we go.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Okay, bye. Okay. Up here, more stairs. Damn stairs.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Lord Anaxagoras, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove Calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you As a Chrysos heir accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters. Just like...
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and months. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the Erechrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
She just needs vassals who would do her bidding without question.
If Aglaya required a suitably intelligent Chrysos heir, then I'm the best fit for her needs. However, it's quite evident that she has no need for a Chrysos heir who could break free of her control at any time. Since I believe in neither Titans nor the prophecy, there's no way that I would willingly walk on the path that she extols. Given how rigorously she enforces her principles, how would she ever accept a heretic such as me?
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove. I will be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akama that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see, then.
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough.
Mysterious.
I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Should we do a little bit more, or should we end it here and do some and find some resources for jiaoqiu. I can end it here if I want to. Let's just do a little bit more, and then we'll grind some materials for jiaoqiu.
Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
You may not, but kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent
I just noticed.
vessel. This comes with being the world bearer.
I didn't actually notice this. He has another set of arms crossing. Is that just a design, or is that like a functional arm? Does he have 4 arms? Cause like I didn't even notice these were arms. They might just be like a design for his body, or they might actually be another set of arms he has. That's actually pretty cool. Oh wait, I forgot to continue it. No wonder.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. A bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
He's very close.
Hear
Is this...
that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Oh.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Okay. Let's speed up. And fast. Super fast. Lean. His insides look like they're made of lava. It, oh, I was going too fast and he didn't move. Okay, come on. Come on. I was wondering why he was still back there. I was just going too fast. Loot!
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Chest, yay. Okay, so turn. There it is. Turn it. There.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
No.
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades.
Ooh.
And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Yep.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphoreus gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait. Who is that? Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Am I hallucinating?
Possibly.
Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Okay, just a little bit farther. They're all praying. That's kind of useless.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
That's the
It's unfortunate.
Strife Titan,
The
isn't
black
it?
tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of jiaoqiu from their prized ores and molten fire couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Sarces. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
This is a departed spirit.
What the heck? Hello there, dead person. How are you? Ascend. Oh, that was quick. At least.
You two again.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing.
Lots of dead around here.
So,
oh.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphoreus does have a next life, You may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the Eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes?
Oh, she disappeared. What the heck?
Gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too? We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then, let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? So, I'm back here again.
Ooh.
This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
BRB.
You're
I'll just
overthinking,
continue
Lord
this
Nias.
story while
I can still sense Chaos'
while I
soul
check
in
something.
the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes, I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Huh? Searching the Duncan's path. Okay, I think I'll end the. I won't end the stream here now.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
It's merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars, and their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground.
As soon as I end this dialogue, I'm gonna go to Jiaoqiu's
Imagining the day when I could climb to the top
resource farming thing. You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the reason of Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquala's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny?
Denny?
After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphoreus is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just...
Okay.
I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
Bad luck tends to come in streets, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaya needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan that could be useful to Capital.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
The silence is here. Is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in. Enough musing for now. It's time to move. The clock is ticking. I should search for who said to move. Alright, we'll end this story here, and I'll just farm for his resources. Switch back to our puff so that we can do this. And why not? We'll use the cast free steam. This here. This. And this.
Root here. Please cherish as you wish.
That.
That's all you got?
There. Me. Bring her health back up. Don't need that. There we go.
So you got? How's this taste?
That. Then that.
Indulge yourselves!
That. And then dragon.
Embrace a new life.
Rawr, rawr. Swipe.
Life is not so darkness with me.
Bam.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ult. That.
May death protect us.
Boom.
Existence is unity. Please cherish root here.
That's all you got?
There's more.
There. And blast. There we go. Maybe I'll change the lineup to one that matches. This will probably do better. I'll just put it in auto as well. Slap. Nah, it's a bit too fast if I go auto. Let's just do this my way.
Listen to the final song of life, harmony and unison.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
There we go. There we go. Normal attack.
Nowhere to run.
There we go. Dead.
Strike, get them!
Listen to the final song of life, resonate all together. Mimi.
Stand down.
I'm gonna hold up.
Get them!
Night. Stars echo.
Welcome to
All will
my
be revealed
world.
in lunar flame.
We knew your destination. Oh, so high that we shine your and wear my destination one more time.
Ready for death.
To the beat and where you wanna be. It's time to sing so one.
Fiends or devil. I'll crush them all!
Just the right time. Leave it all behind. You're ready now. Rise up to my... She stopped singing.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
There we go.
Unworthy. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Bam! There we go. Come to mine.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Place you wanna be. And if I say so, my trust begins.
Harmony and unison.
Tedious.
I can do this.
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar
Bam.
flame.
Dead. All in one go.
Ready for death.
Okay, not that time, but it was close.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Listen to the final song. Tonight, stars echo.
Welcome to my ocean.
Nowhere to run. Try harder. All will be revealed.
And
Lunar flame.
there.
Blade of moonlight. Blade fodder.
All dead. Okay, one last one.
Resonate all together.
Stand down.
There we go.
Try harder.
Ready for death? All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Flame.
Nowhere to run. Tedious.
Stars echo.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
There we go. One
All will be revealed
shot.
in lunar flame.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Okay, there we go. Let's just pick up these. Also, this. Let's see here. I need 50 of these. I only have 37. Okay. Now let's see here. Level up one relic. Use to level up. Well, let's just level up all of Hertos. While we're at it. And okay. I'll end the stream here. Next stream probably won't be Honkai Star Rail. It'll probably be something different. I might stream Wednesday if I have the time. But if I'm gonna stream, if I do stream tomorrow, it's probably gonna be Haste. Either Haste or Hades. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's see here. I'll end the stream now.